Hey y'all, welcome to Friday's Kitchen. Welcome back if you've been here before. In today's video, we are here with a subscriber's request. We are making banana pudding cookies. If you guys are interested in seeing how I made them, stay tuned. Also, while you're here, I ask that you please take a moment, look down below, consider pressing that subscribe button, join our family, and come back for some more recipes. Here we have the ingredients for the cookies. Up first, we have 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt. Here we have 1/2 cup of light brown sugar, 1.5 cups of granulated sugar, 2 eggs at room temperature, 1 cup of unsalted butter at room temperature. Here we have a 3.4 ounce package of banana cream pudding. We'll be using 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. Here we have 1/2 cup of white chocolate chips, 1 cup of crushed vanilla wafers. So in the bowl, we have the butter. I'm gonna turn the mixer on and then go in with the sugars. Once I add the sugar, I'm gonna let the mixer run for a little bit until the mixture lightens in color and becomes a little more fluffy. So now I'm gonna go in and add the eggs and then the vanilla extract. So now I'm gonna scrape down the sides and bottom of the bowl before I move on to the other ingredients, just to make sure everything gets well combined. So I've added the pudding mixture in with the flour mixture. I'm going to gradually add this to the bowl, and then we're going to go in with the white chocolate chips and finally the crushed vanilla wafers. So just like that, the cookie dough is done. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the bowl from the stand mixer and we'll be right back. So here I have like a Tupperware container that I have lined with parchment paper. I want this cookie dough to have a chance to chill before I actually bake it. So I'm gonna go ahead and scoop it out, do a couple layers in here. I'm gonna put the lid on, put it in the freezer for a couple hours, and then I'll be back to pop it into the oven. But I'm just gonna take an ice cream scoop. This is equivalent of 1/4 cup. Just gonna scoop it. And I'm not gonna bake it on this parchment paper, so it doesn't matter if they're really close in touch, because once it's chilled, it'll be easy to tear apart. And then I can just put it on a new sheet. So again, this is just to chill it before I bake it. Okay, so here on this first layer, I have 12. But before I bake these, I do want to add a little more of the chocolate chips as well as some crushed vanilla wafers on top, just to make sure you see them on the finished cookie. So I'm just going through and adding a few in here. All right, so let me grab some crushed vanilla wafers. All right, so we have the first 12 done. I'm going to grab another sheet of parchment paper to put on top. And I'm just going to repeat those same steps. So using this scoop, which again is the equivalent of 1/4 cup, we end up with a total of 18 cookies. All right, so here I have my lid. I'm going to cover these up, place them in the freezer, and I'll see you guys in just a second, but it'll be a couple hours for me. Now we are about to put the cookies in the oven. Here I have a cookie sheet that I've lined with parchment paper. Here are cookies out of the freezer, and I'm able to just lift it right up and place it onto the cookie sheet. All right, so we have 8 cookies on the sheet. I'm going to do another cookie sheet the exact same way with the other 8. Remember, we have a total of 18. These are gonna bake at 350. I'm really not sure how long it's gonna take. My guess is anywhere between 10 to 15 minutes. I'll keep an eye on it, but I'll let you guys know how long it takes in my oven when I remove them. So I'll see you soon. Here are the cookies after 13 minutes in the oven. The second batch is in the oven now. So once they all come out and cool, we will move on to finishing them. So here are the cooled cookies. I miscounted earlier. I may have mentioned this already. I was thinking 16, but there were a total of 18. Here we have a total of 15 that I'm going to finish. I ate one and I just didn't bake the other 2. I'll stick those in the freezer. Here I have some white chocolate cake drip, and I'm just gonna go through and drizzle some on top of the cookies. You can simply melt some white chocolate to do this. Instead, I just had this and it was easier to just warm up and drizzle on top. So we're gonna leave the cookies here for a few just for that chocolate to solidify, and then they will be all ready. We've made it to the end of the video. Here we have the finished product, our banana pudding cookies. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions about anything I've done, leave them down below in the comment section. I really enjoyed these cookies. They taste how they sound. They taste like the banana cream pudding. If you're a fan of that, I'm sure you'll like the cookies. I will note that I prefer a softer, chewy cookie, so I bake in the 13-14 minute range, but if you do like a harder cookie, I would recommend you bake them a little bit longer. But yeah, we definitely enjoyed these, and one thing I remembered I forgot to do was open a cookie so you guys could see what the inside looked like. They didn't last very long in my house. By the time I thought about it, they were all gone, so I do apologize for that. While you guys are here, I ask that you please take a moment, look down below, consider pressing that subscribe button, join our family, come back for some more recipes. I thank you so much for tuning in to today's video, and I will see you in the next one.